Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. It is December 16th. It is Thursday, 2021. Just kind of show you the sky here. Mostly overcast. Sun's trying to peek out a little bit, but not having too much of a success with that. Very, very mild day here today. Last I looked, we were at 62 degrees. So that's why I'm wearing a t-shirt in the middle of December with no hat on. So, not bad. Like I said, we'll take it. Any day that it's not snowing and all that type of stuff is not a bad day. So let's talk about the historic storms, winds in the Midwest. You have 95-mile-an-hour gusts in Colorado, Lake Michigan had 74-mile-an-hour winds with 15-foot waves. Could you imagine that on Lake Michigan? More than 400,000 people without power. I know that we had the winds really bad. I showed you guys the winds here the other day. Well, I guess down in Monroe County, Bizarrizajizza, they're another YouTuber. He does the Carrington Chronicles. He works for RG&E, and so they were. I believe he works for RG&E. I think I know he does line work, so he's been doing a lot of line work because there was a lot of power outages down in that area, and it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable with winds will cause a whole lot of damage. That is for sure, and when you have that many people. Without power, a truck driver unfortunately was killed when the winds blew over his truck, and he was killed when the truck turned on its side. Very sad situation. I've seen some of the videos. What? You're so sweet. You're such a sweet cat. Now the other two cats, you guys saw Buddy go in earlier in the first video. And then as soon as I was done with the video, Lucy came up and he wanted to come in. And so when I opened the door for Lucy to come in, she went back out. So that's why she's back out again. But anyway, I saw some videos, like I said, of the trucks being knocked over on their sides, or being blown around on the road. Just crazy, crazy weather. And, it just... They haven't had those kind of winds like in the Midwest, I know, like for Chicago and all those areas since like the 1970s. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute since they had that kind of winds out there. But, like I said, a lot of people without power. Hopefully they get their power back on fairly soon. That would be a good thing. But once again, and I know I'm like repeating myself constantly, this is why we prep, folks. When you have unexpected power outages, and let's say you have, freezers full of meat and food, and then you have no way to back that power up, you're running into some issues then at that point. And that happens quite a bit. A lot of people, like with the ice storms and stuff like that, and the blizzards that we'll have here in New York, they have no backup power source. Now in the winter, you can take that stuff and you can put it outside. So that is one benefit of being up here in the Northeast in the wintertime. But unfortunately, a lot of people lose their food in freezers with power outages. And, the cost of food now, that's the last thing that you're going to want to deal with. I'm just going to put it on her and watch her while we're talking. It's the last thing you want to deal with is losing food, especially, like I said, with the cost of food. She's so freaking cute. She's just something else. Now, I'm going to go to the story real quick on how we got Miss Molly. She was, oh God, it's got to be 4 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago now. And all of a sudden we see this little stray, and I mean, she was maybe 6 months old at the time, so she was even tinier than she is, now. And she was hanging out, but I think she was like half feral at the time. And so we were trying to, get her to come, and we were trying to feed her, and so she was eating the food, so she knew she was going to hang around, but then we were trying to make contact with her, trying to touch her, and slow and steady. It took a long time. Well, then we saw that she was pregnant, and then all of a sudden she wasn't pregnant. And I was like, oh, well, she's so tiny, she probably lost the babies and the whole 9 yards. Well, we had a pallet over by the house, and I used to have kindling it was like 4 pallets that I had set down there. Well, she was so tiny, she had gone underneath those pallets, and that's where she had her babies. Because I don't even know, Heather was at her mom's with Eddie, and I'm on the phone with her, and like I said, we had thought that she had lost a litter. And it was a sunny day, and I looked to my right, and I remember, I'll never forget, I was talking to Heather, and I went, oh, SH, right? And she's like, what, Dad? I go, I just found Molly's litter. And that's how we found out, like I said, and once we started interacting with the babies, she really came around after that. And so when we got her, she started coming in and, became part of the family, and then we went and got her fixed so that we didn't have any more litters, and, so, but yeah, she had 5 babies, but we kept 3 of them. We did give 2 away, and unfortunately now, Slugger, who was my favorite cat, he was long-haired like she is, he passed within the first year. He had cat leukemia or something, really fast. He went down fast. And then we lost Abel this year. So AB, he did not make it. He got tangled up with something, and it just tore him up pretty bad. And so now we're down to Gelko. Gelko's the only one left of her litter. And he's a solid boy. He is a solid cat. So... yeah, so that's her story. So somebody probably dumped her off because people are scumbags. But she's got a good home, and that's how it goes. So, anyway, getting back to on track here, I'm sorry. I'm easily distracted when it comes to my animals. What was I going to say? But yeah, you have, so many people without power right now. And again, this is why we do what we do, folks. This is why we prep for the unknown, for the unforeseen. It doesn't necessarily have to be an SHTF type of event. It can be anything that affects you directly. When you have power outages, and who knows how long they're going to be without power, it's, the linemen get out there pretty quickly and they take care of business. But it is, that's a rough job. That is a rough job. So... anyway, so that is where we are at with that, and there's the babies over here, the other babies, the puppies. What's up, Hella? What's up, Daddy's girl? She's so cute. She's such a good dog. And the chickens are doing fine, having a good day. Like I said, it's been a really mild day, so they've been out more, obviously, because of that. So... anyway, guys, I am, going to jump off of here for now. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this topic. I want to hear what you think about the power outages and dealing with power outages. How prepared are you for those type of situations? Are you ready for a grid down situation? I couldn't even imagine how bad it would be if we had an overall grid down situation for any length of time. How devastating that would be for people in those type of situations. So definitely something to pay attention to, keep an eye on, and watch, and be prepared for that. What? You're so pretty. How did you become so pretty? God, she's just a gorgeous dog. Just full of energy too. Loves to play. Too funny. And Caesar's like, well, let me get involved. Now, Pandora, as you can see, she's the dominant dog. And you wouldn't think so because she's the smallest one. But she is the alpha female. Very smart dog, though. Pandora is unbelievably smart. And Hella's just a big baby. She just wants to play and have fun. They're fun to watch. Anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here for right now. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. I hope you guys are having a great day. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. And people need to remember that. It really makes a big difference. We can get a lot more accomplished if we actually work together instead of against each other all the time. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. They definitely get their exercise out here, I can tell you that. Very enjoyable. They're so fun. All right, guys and ladies, I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. I will see you all tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So I would ask you to join me then, and we'll have a good discussion. We've been having some fun discussions, so that's always a good thing. All right, I will see you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. What are you guys doing? Are you playing? Are you playing? Huh? Good babies?